What is up, awesome people of the internet, and happy Thanksgiving. Just want to give y'all a quick update about the Baja Mar Pink Flamingo Championship. Now, this championship was a tournament that featured Southern Washington, NC State, and LSU. Now, we saw yesterday that LSU was able to secure the championship when they defeated NC State. Now that game was pretty awesome. I want to talk about that game real quick. So NC State ended up losing this game and now have lost their third game of the season. NC State was ranked number 20. LSU was ranked number 7, and LSU beats NC State pretty badly, I would say. Final score of that game was 82 LSU, 65 NC State. Guys, NC State is continuing on a downward spiral. It's one of those things where NC State has good players. It's just that they just can't get it done. Like, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but sometimes there seems to be some sort of disconnect where, like, y'all should be playing better than the way y'all playing, right? You are having players that are not stepping up that need to be stepping up. You know, in this game, I want to say, like, Sanaya Rivers, I actually thought she played pretty well. Better than we've seen in a hot second from her in terms of against top talent, top teams. She finished the game with 21 points in this one, but, you know, she needed more help. Isaiah James, who usually is the best player on the court for NC State, did not have the best of games. Normally, she's averaging around 17, 18 points a game. In this one, she only had 13 points. Zoe Brooks did something, 12 points, but it just wasn't enough. You needed your bench to show up more. There was only 6 points from the bench from NC State, and they just couldn't contain. LSU because LSU was cooking with gas. Okay, they were cooking in the post. They were cooking at the 3-point line. They were just cooking all over the place, and there was nothing NC State could do to stop it. Now, in this game yesterday, Michaela Williams, talk about bounce back, man. Talk about bounce back. There's some times where basketball is a microcosm of life, right? There's some times where you have a game where you are just atrocious, right? You can't hit nothing. Nothing is working for you. You don't feel well. You're not performing well. It's just not a good look. What do you do after that? Do you sit around, mope, be upset with yourself, get all in your head? Or do you say, no, you know what? Today's a new day. I'm about to give it my all, and we're going to flush what happened in the past. We're on to the next thing, and I'm about to rock out. And that is exactly what Michaela Williams did from not scoring any points against Washington. Michaela Williams was straight up fire. She was 4 of 7 from the 3-point land. She finished the game with 24 points. Y'all, Michaela Williams, yeah, that's a bounce back. That's a bounce back right there. And that's why I wasn't too hard on her on that last game, because I was like, that was not normal. That game against Washington was not normal for Michaela Williams, and look what happened. She bounced back. She was all good to go yesterday, leading her team to victory. Now, it wasn't just her. We saw Anissa Morrow do her thing as well. Anissa Morrow finished the game with 20 points, another double-double for the double-double queen. She finished with 20 points, 15 rebounds, 3 steals, might I add. And Samaya Smith, while Samaya did not score, the team didn't really need her to, Samaya Smith, she was fine. She played fine. She didn't score in this game. She only took 1 field goal. She was impactful on defense, but, they didn't need her to score, so she didn't. Last year, Poa only ended up playing 4 minutes in this game, but we saw some really, really awesome minutes off the bench by Cheyenne Day Wilson. If you remember, Cheyenne was actually in the starting point guard role. She got moved to the bench, and I think Kim Mulkey must have told her, hey, be more aggressive, look for your shot more. And that's what she did. She finished the game with 7 points, 9 assists in this game. Really, really good start from her. The transfer, Kaylin Gilbert, did her thing as well. Finished the game with 12 points. And of course, I can't talk about LSU without talking about Flaw J. Johnson. Big foe. Finished the game with 16 points in this one. She's in a little bit of foul trouble, a little bit. But she did her thing. She did finish with 5 turnovers, which was kind of a lot, but it is what it is. They end up still getting the dub over NC State. Guys, here's the thing. Here is the thing. The Wolfpack got to do something. They got to do something. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but Wes Moore, he got to get more out of his players. He has to. Because it's fine to lose, but the fact that they lost to TCU, the fact that they lost in this way to LSU, the game should have been closer. It should have been. Not saying that the NC State should have won, but I'm looking at the rest of their schedule and I'm like, okay, how are you going to bounce back? Because again, guys, NC State is about to play Ole Miss on next Thursday. They about to lose to Ole Miss pretty badly. If they keep going on this route, they about to get destroyed by Ole Miss. They got to get it together. They got Ole Miss on December the 5th. They have Louisville on December the 15th. So yeah, I don't know. What do y'all think about Ole Miss? I mean, not Ole Miss. What do y'all think about NC State? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Yeah. LSU bringing some hardware into Thanksgiving. But yeah, that is the video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Guys, happy Thanksgiving. And I will see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.